Happy Friday, everybody. It's October 18th. I'm Jennifer Palumbo, and for the first time, I get to work with LEX 18 Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck.
You don't know what kind of thrill this is for me. I mean, I've seen you in this market forever, and I've never gotten a chance to work with you. So today is a very special day, and I love how you've dressed for the occasion here.
We're wearing our Kentucky blue today, but I am also rocking the Elton John glasses. You have a pair as well if you wish to put them on.
Just for the sake of T&D here.
Tickets went on sale this morning. It's a show, Rupp Arena, June 5th. These tickets are not cheap, but you know what? This is the last chance that fans are going to have. It's his farewell tour, and so, you know, we'll see. I bet it's going to be
like
a
Valerie
huge crowd.
Burton Elliott and This Is It, you know, the old, I'm drawing a blank on the show now.
I know, I can
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
One day at a time, yeah.
I love
because that was her whole open. She put on the Elton John sunglasses. And cool.
I would love to see that concert, but we'll see. But, you know, I was so excited to work with Bill that I actually went up to him in the station the other day. I was on my way out, and you were in the break room, and I was like, high five. And Bill was like, high five. And I was like, I'm so excited. We're working together on Friday. And he says,
we are?
It was news to you.
I had to find out on the streets that I was going to be working the show today, which I love to do, by the way. It's a fun show to do, but Catherine, the producer, had neglected to tell me. Normally she comes in and she'll sweet talk, Bill, can you do the 12:30 show on Friday? It's like, of course I can. But since I had to find out on the streets, Catherine now basically taking me for granted. So what I did is I sent her a note back and included a link to the song You Don't Bring Me Flowers. You know, Neil Diamond, Barbra Streisand.
Yes, great
Here's
song.
the bad part of it. She didn't know the song.
I know. Well, I have learned in the short time that I've been here, there's so many young people in the newsroom that the references that we might get, you know.
She's got no clue. But then she brought me these on Thursday or Wednesday, and so.
Did they look nicer on Wednesday, or is this how they came?
Well, see, I've never gotten flowers before in my life, and apparently you do have to put them in water.
Yeah, so you've just left them like this since Wednesday?
Yeah, since Wednesday, but they were back refrigerated, so I thought that would help. But I don't, not like I have a vase lying around here anywhere.
Yeah, and I think it's too late. I mean, I would say let's get him a vase with some water, but no.
No, these have passed their prime, and there's some fine mums, so nicely done with that. So
yes.
Hi. I get to play with you today on the show.
I know, and I like this. You know, I always wear blue on Friday. You've got your blue and white tie. This is going to be a long day for you, though. Aren't you here until midnight?
Always, yeah. That's how it works, and that's part of the fun. That's how the whole week is run. With the Teacher Extra Credit Awards, Bill's Weather 101s. You know, so my days are pretty well packed. Yeah,
but you were at the store and you were like, oh wait, don't I have to do the 12:30 show today?
I mean, I'm running around errands because my wife's out of town right now, and so I have to get stuff taken care of. And it's like it's 11:30. It's like, oh crud, I got to do the 12:30 today. I hadn't even showered yet. So it was do that and had fed the dog and got over here.
Well, good. Well, we're glad you're here because
glad to be here.
We have a really great show today, and let's start with a look at what's on. It is another big weekend for True Blue fans. Lots to get excited about. Tonight is the Blue-White game. It's the annual scrimmage for the UK men's basketball team. The showdown starts at 7 at Rupp Arena, and John Calipari's fantasy camp is also this weekend. Plus, the football Cats are in Athens getting ready to take on Georgia. So a lot for True Blue fans this weekend.
And if you are headed down to Athens, be prepared for rain. Nestor or whatever that storm is going to be dumping a lot of water down that way.
That could make it an interesting development for the game,
too. Let's call it the great equalizer.
Yes.
So perhaps, we're like a 30-point underdog.
Well, and Georgia's coming off the upset loss last week, so, you know, we'll see how that goes.
But the team we were for the first 3 quarters of Florida, this is going to be a really good game.
And what a week for Lynn Bowden. You know, named National Quarterback of the Week. I mean, so if, he can get things going down there, it could be fun.
Yeah. This is not the slam dunk I think that everybody thinks it is now. Do I expect a W? Probably not.
Right.
I mean, we're realistic here, but you never know. Was Carolina expecting a W?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
So, of course, we were expecting a W against Carolina, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's true, too.
2 female astronauts are making history today, taking part in NASA's all-female spacewalk. Astronauts Christina Cook and Jessica Meir headed outside the International Space Station to replace faulty equipment this morning. It's the 4th spacewalk for Christina, the 1st for Jessica. The historic event was planned earlier this year, but delayed due to the lack of properly fitting spacesuits.
So the women, they've walked in space before, but this is the first time that it's more than one.
Right.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
What a unique event. And I know, I'm pretty sure, Jill, you tweeted or blogged about it, didn't you? All of the
All
above.
of it,
So
yes.
any one of our platforms, you'll find what Jill wrote about this historic spacewalk, and it's STEM for women. So it's
really cool.
It's really, really good things.
Yeah. Well, Lady Gaga may be a little sore today. She took a hard fall off the stage. Check this out. During her concert last night in Vegas, Lady Gaga invited an audience member on stage during her show at the Park Theater at Park MGM. That's when things went sideways, literally. In this video, which of course there's so many fans that captured this moment, you can see Lady Gaga hanging onto the man. He stumbles and they both fall off the stage. It didn't appear to be a serious issue though, as Lady Gaga got back on stage and was singing and dancing as usual. And she also brought him back on stage and told fans this was not his fault. I mean, she jumped on him. You know, it wasn't his fault. And just think you're at a concert and you get called up on stage, you're so excited, and then this happens.
It's not like the Courtney Cox moment from the Bruce Springsteen video.
No, it wasn't. Well, I mean, it started off that way. It just went the wrong way. Yeah.
Again, another obscure reference. Jill, did you get that reference? She know. Okay, well that's good. At least we got that part out of the way.
Well, Seth Phillips has never seen Friends, so he wouldn't have gotten that one either.
You're kidding.
No.
I'll have to have a talk with the young man when he walks back in here.
I've tried.
Delta is launching a service that will allow some passengers to board sooner and get faster access to that coveted overhead bin space. The SkyMiles Select program is available only to SkyMiles members for $59 a year. In addition to the possible luggage perk, participants will also get 8 drink vouchers per year. Makes life in the plane a little easier. So use them wisely. You can learn more about it at Delta's website, which I'm sure is delta.com or something clever like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't think of this sooner, though. You know, a way to reward the frequent travelers and the SkyMiles users.
I know Allegiant has a similar program.
Yeah.
Not that I've taken advantage of the Allegiant program of being able to board first. But Allegiant, again, flies direct to Orlando from here. But
they have a lot of direct flights. Fort Lauderdale is the one that I use a lot, too.
Yep.
So, there you go.